Okay. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the Global Innovation Challenge. Congratulations for being here. I am Susie Murphy. I will be your moderator today. I am from Seattle, Washington. I'm the founder of Kid Invent Mentors, where we help kids gain skills in innovation, entrepreneurship that can be transferred to any career path you so choose. And I'm really grateful that I was asked to help with this competition today. We have 3 judges today, and right now I'm only seeing one potentially on. So the format essentially will be, I'm going to have the judges introduce themselves. I will have the students introduce themselves. And when I say introduce yourself, we would like to know your name and what country you're in. In the chat, I will put the order in which you will be going. So when all the students have finished introducing themselves, then what we will do is we will go into the first presentation. Each person has 3 minutes. At the 30-second mark, I'll say 30 seconds. And then the judges have 5 minutes to ask questions, and then we'll move on to the next person. I would like to just remind everyone, even though I'm a moderator and you see judges and you don't know any of us, we are parents and uncles and aunts and friends, and we're just people trying to be here. So please take a deep breath and know that you made it. Congratulations. And we're here to support you. So with that said, I think I'm going to start having the judges introduce themselves. And I will start with Doctor is what I'm going to call him, and he will tell you his entire name.
Hello, everybody. Hello, student participants. How very exciting. I'm really honored to be here to be part of this amazing event. So first of all, congratulations to all of you. My name is Dr. Kulungra Jacob Johnson. I am currently in Santo Domingo on the sunny island of the Dominican Republic. I am the Director of Innovation and Technology at a school here. So great to meet all of you and looking forward to hearing your amazing presentations. Thank you.
Great. Syed, how about you?
Thank you, Susie. Hello, everybody. My name is Syed. I am joining you from Washington State in the United States. I work with young people like you. I work with colleges and universities, but my passion is to help young people make more informed decisions and do a lot of project-based work that you all are doing. Thank you for having me.
Okay, and then Marcelo.
Hi, everyone. Nice to be here. My name is Marcelo Vivaco. I'm from Brazil. I'm president of the Inventors Association of Brazil, and I'm inventor as well and scientist. And I'm very excited to see you presenting your projects. I wish all of you a good luck.
Okay, thank you so much. I know that people are still coming in. Just a reminder, each of you will have 3 minutes. You will get at the 30-second left mark. I will tell you 30 seconds. And you will, once you're done, then the judges will ask some questions, and then we will move on to the next person. I'm going to have us begin introducing ourselves. If the folks from that particular team aren't on, we will just continue down the list. I put the list order in the chat of who's going first, but I will also say the name now, and then you can start to introduce yourself. If that team is not here, we'll move on to the next one until everyone's on. So with that said, Auto Pet Poop Scooper, can you introduce yourself, please? Again, name and country just to start, and then we'll go through everyone, and then you'll be the first one to begin.
Okay, I'm Leb Lopena. And I'm Leif Lopena. And we both live in Saudi Arabia.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you for being here. Next, Benno, Kindness app.
Hello, I am Sam. I'm 12 and I'm Filipino.
Okay, hi Sam. Do you have more on your team? I see several other people. Are they
Yes,
joining?
Rohan and Philip.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Philip. I'm 11 and I'm Filipino too.
Okay, great. And
Rohan
then,
and
yep.
age 12, and I'm Filipino too.
Okay, well, hello. Okay, Ivana, a low-cost electroencephalogram. I can't speak today, I apologize. Do we have Anish? Anish on? Okay, we'll keep on moving. All right, tic-tac-toe. How are you on?
Hi, my name is Sanjay. I'm in 6th grade. And yeah, hello.
Okay, hi. What country?
I'm living in America, but I'm Indian.
Okay, nice to meet you. How about sense step?
Hi, I'm Miriam, and I live in the US, the United States.
And I'm Evan, and I'm also from the United States.
Okay, which project are you in? You two together?
Yes, we are.
Oh, okay, great. Oh, there you are. I'm sorry, Evan. I apologize. I was looking at a different person. Well, welcome. Okay, so I'm looking for Anisha. Is she here? Kristen, have you seen her yet? If not, we're gonna just go down the list and this person can be last.
She's the only person I have not seen check in the waiting room.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Again, take a deep breath. Congratulations. We're really proud of you. You worked really hard to get here. You have 3 minutes. And what we're going to do is auto pet. You're up first, my friends. Could you get your screen ready? And then as soon as you're ready to go, we'll start the timer.
Is the screen visible? And can you hear me well?
It is visible. Are you ready?
Okay. Yes, I'm ready. And
Okay.
let's start.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Hello, I'm Lev.
And I'm Leaf.
And we introduce you the Auto Pet Poop Scooper.
The automatic pet poop scooper is a robotic device designed to detect and clean up after your pet's waste.
This solves the problem of many pet owners of cleaning their pet's poop.
We believe that our product can be useful to many pet owners.
We observed our dog and found two things. Dogs loosely schedule their poop. Dogs usually poop after a meal. They have a time or routine for it. And they have places where they think is the spot. Dogs poop in places they feel safe. After they find a good area, their brain says that this is the spot to poop. Our dog usually poops after dinner or breakfast. And he also poops near doors. That's an extra. We brainstormed two ideas, and my idea was a litter scraper. A simple idea where it detects poop in the litter and pushes it into a plastic bag.
Well, my idea was the automatic poop scooper. It's a device that goes around your house and looks for poop. It scrapes the poop and keeps it in a biodegradable bag and has an app to schedule and looks for places around your house.
We finalized on the idea of the AutoPet Poop Scooper. It senses where the poop is, scoops it in and puts it in a bag, and disinfects the area after scooping. It's battery operated and can be charged like a phone. Our product is for pet owners who don't have enough time to clean after their pets. Other existing products, like the Beetle, a pet pooper that scoops poop in your lawn, is an efficient machine that locates poop in grass, but it's very expensive and it's mostly used outdoors.
Or the litter robot is an automatic litter box, or a litter box that cleans itself, basically.
It's high quality and reliable, but it's very expensive and it's only for cats. We think that ours is better because it comes at a more budget-friendly price. and it can be used outside in your yard or inside your house.
30 seconds.
Okay. We plan to actually build a prototype, make an app to choose where, what, and where in the area to check for poop, refining the idea, then market it by
making videos on social media by showing how the robot works,
and offering a free trial for people to test it out. Thank you for listening, and done.
Okay, thank you very much. And just in time, so good job, boys. All right, if you could stop sharing your screen. Now it's
yes.
time for the judges. Doctor, I'll let you go first.
All right. Well, that was very interesting, and I like the way you conducted your research. But with that said, have you actually looked to see what the actual market looks like for your product beyond home users?
Not really. Well,
But is that something?
Our main target was just home use most of the time.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Marcelo?
Hi guys, congratulations for your project. I have a question regarding the technological principle. How do you do to detector this scooper knows the difference between the poop and the other materials? What kind of sensor can you use to make this differentiation? Because otherwise you can use some scooper, some equipment that people already use in their homes. What's the difference? How can you do this difference to identify the poop or identify another material?
Well, there's been recent detectors, like using AI, and it's still kind of early, which it can mistakenly detect things. So I don't think it might be ready yet for like real use. We feel like it's more of a work in progress, and could be done if the software might be more up to date.
Thank you.
Okay, Syed.
Thank you. Wonderful invention. And I am a pet owner for over 15 years now. I've had pets, and we use poop scoopers all the time. But yours is very unique because it moves. Our poop scoopers we have to use manually. My question is, have you tested it indoors? Let's say if your poop scooper is moving and something comes, let's say a table pole comes, or something is sitting on the floor, will it get blocked, or will it detect and change direction, like something like a Roomba?
Well, there's technology inside the Roomba that tries learning where to go. Like if it bumps into a wall, it says that's a wall, so it tries moving another direction. We feel like we can use a similar technology, so it can learn where to go around your house, or anywhere else.
Also, just quick follow-up, when it detects the poop, because poop can be anywhere, dogs poop everywhere.
Yeah.
In some corner, does it make a difference where the poop is for your invention to pick it up, or it has to be in a certain plain surface for it to get scooped inside the machine?
Well, we've mostly been thinking of like flat, smooth surfaces, but I've been trying to think of like an extra solution for, let's say, carpets. Your dog poops in carpets.
All the time.
Yes.
We've been
I don't know.
thinking
We
of
still
like
haven't thought of a full locked on idea for that yet.
for that problem.
Okay, well, that's something to think about, but thank you. Congratulations again.
Okay. Judges, do you have any other additional follow-up questions? We have a couple, like a minute and a half.
I have one, and that is, now that you've gone through the process of ideation and design, is there something you might do differently, if you had to do this again?
What I would feel like I would do differently is, let's say, actually thinking about how the product would move around the house and different surfaces and how it would go around your house, because there are some surfaces that are different levels. And they would still, and we would still try to find solutions for it to know that it's on a carpet or it's on a flat surface.
Thank you.
Okay. Marcel, do you have any follow-up questions?
Actually, do you think about to protect your invention with patent? But of course, you must to do the research first to see if there is something similar on the market. Have you already think about that?
I've thought about it slightly, but I didn't completely research on it.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, boys. You did it. Take a deep breath. You're done. And okay, next up is Benno, Kindness app.
Okay, hello.
So
Just a quick thing. If our slides don't move or they start glitching out, please tell us so we can fix it out, okay?
Yes, sir. Okay, are you once you share your screen, we'll get going.
Okay, I'll start sharing screen now. Okay, can you see it?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Did you know that 5.8 million kids had diagnosed anxiety and 2.7 million were diagnosed with depression in the year 2016 to 2019? We're here to address that problem.
Oh, sorry,
Go
I was
ahead.
muted. Hi, I'm Philip, a grade 6 homeschooler from Riyadh.
I'm Rohan, grade 7 school, and age 12, based in Philippines.
And I'm Sam, a grade 7 homeschooler from Jeddah. We are the makers of the Bino app that turns kindness into an adventure. But first, let's explore this further. Factors like political instability, social inequalities, and the influence of digital technology contribute to this increase. To address this, we must focus on creating stable environments, reducing inequalities, and promoting healthy digital practices to support children's mental well-being. That's where the Bino app comes in.
The Vino app uses positive energy to encourage children to spread kindness through real-world activities. Kids complete tasks like creating kindness posters or making birthday cards to share. Users can go into quest mode or use the random kindness generator. They can also choose who they want to help, elderly, animals, and more. Each quest shows the direct impact of their actions, fostering empathy and generosity. Each time they finish a quest, they get a special badge.
To make the Bino app sustainable, we can constantly develop engaging daily kindness missions and use JotForm for efficient development. We can promote the app through mobile app stores and social media, generate revenue via transaction fees and partnerships with businesses like McDonald's or hospitals. Use the revenue to cover development, maintenance, and marketing costs, ensuring financial sustainability and positive user impact.
Our target market includes children aged 6 to 15 and schools focusing on social and emotional learning. Unlike existing solutions like Be Kind, Loving Kindness, and Kindness Kingdom, our app offers daily age-appropriate kindness
30
missions with
seconds.
collaborative elements. These missions make practicing kindness enjoyable and help children develop teamwork and empathy. Additionally, the app connects kids to their communities, fostering a sense of belonging and making kindness both fun and impactful.
For our future, we plan to test the app with families to gather feedback on its usability and engagement. Then, testing will be done with schools or community groups to test and refine the app. Right now, we only have a small prototype, but in the future, we hope to have an app that fully functions and inspires kindness through rewards. Thank you for
Okay.
listening, and let's make kindness go viral.
Good job. Time. Okay, if you could stop sharing your screen, please.
One moment. Just stop sharing.
And Syed, how about you start the questions for us?
Thank you, Susie. And what a wonderful, beautiful project. And so much research has been done on this, and it really validates the idea that you're trying to build on. My question is, what kind of acts of kindness have you put into the application, and where do you get these ideas?
Do you want to answer these guys, or should I? I think Philip wants to actually. He came up with a few quests, right, Philip?
Examples of kindness missions are like giving cards, homemade cards to patients in the hospital to, see smiles on their faces, stuff like that. Stuff like that, simple things that, could make a big impact.
Yeah.
To
No,
add
just to
on that,
clarify the question, let me quickly clarify the question. I understand the act of kindness, those acts, there will be series of them. My question is, do you develop them on a daily basis and feed them to your app so that people can see it? Or they are fixed number of acts of kindness that are just generated as user uses that?
These
Um,
acts of kindness can also be a habit for kids using the app. So it's also a kind of lesson for them as well.
we're also we're planning that maybe we could make a team or so, or maybe AI to give a steady flow of um quests. We were thinking about that too. And yes, we've decided to make a steady flow of quests because sometimes, let's say maybe you finished it, it would be kind of boring to keep doing the quest over and over and over again. Like for example, um, give a birthday card for somebody. Maybe it's not somebody's birthday that month. So yes,
Okay.
we are planning to use AI or make a team to have a steady flow of quests.
All right, thank you. Marcelo.
Congratulations, guys, for the project. Very good. This is a very important issue that all the teenagers and children are facing right now. What have been the main challenges that you have facing during this development, and what strategies are you taking to face these challenges?
Can I answer it, or do you want to answer it, guys?
Go ahead, Sam, since you're up.
Okay. Actually, when developing it at first, like when actually the main problem was actually brainstorming. We got an idea and we focused too much on it and wasted a lot of time. What we've learned is that you should get a lot of ideas and then um shoot them down by maybe suggestions from other people and research until you narrow it down to a select few that's better. Unlike the method we use is that we just come up with an idea, we work on it. Oh, that doesn't work. We come up with something again, and that cycle is kind of hard to break, actually.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, Doctor, go ahead.
Awesome, I must say. I mean, ever so important in this day and age, for us to be focused on kindness and how kindness can really bring in some value to our society. So well done for your work. My question is, in terms of sustainability of this project, yes, right now you have an app. How do you see this app actually maybe connecting with the physical world, right? And seeing real acts of kindness being translated as a result of Beno?
Who's taking this one, guys?
Can you repeat that?
The question is, how would you now take this one step further, right? You have an app that makes suggestions for what you can do and engage with communities, but how does this look like in the real world? Do you have ideas for the future beyond the app?
Rohan, do you want to answer this?
Ideas. It's probably not just like communities and like as we said earlier, like partnerships with other businesses. I think it can also be like with schools, and that can also help like teachers teaching lessons about like maybe kindness.
Yes, definitely schools. We were planning to integrate it into a curriculum somehow.
Yeah, schools that focus on social emotional learning.
Okay. Thank you. All right. So, thank you, boys. Congratulations. You're done. And next up is we're kind of changing our order a little bit. We're gonna have tip-tac-toe trick, TRK, go next.
Thank you.
So if you could show your screen.
Okay.
Thank you.
Does it show full screen?
We see you. Yes.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
All righty. Go ahead.
So, hi, my name is Sanjay Vance Kumar, and this is my invention. It's called tic-tac-toe track. So the problem is that my brother walks on tippy toes. Because of that, he falls a lot. He has something called mild cerebral palsy. The most common of mild cerebral palsy is something called spasticity. Spasticity pulls a child's limbs in abnormal positions and makes that area more stiff so that it's like harder for them to use. And it also causes brain damage based on where the spasticity is located in your body. Later, I figured out not only my brother has this problem. At the age of 5.5, 2% of developing children still toe walk, and children with development disorders or delays, 41% were toe walkers at the age of 5. Diagnostics of idiopathic toe walking, cerebral palsy, autism spectrum disorder, and Kokonama diagnostics with autism spectrum disorder added up to 93.1% of those 4 diagnostics. So how my invention works is that whenever the user does tippy toes, the vibrator will vibrate, and also since there's a tracker here, it would track how much times the user has done tippy toes, and also it will be implemented into an app shown here that has a weekly, monthly, and quarterly. If you could see there here. So I went to 3 doctors. So first I went to my brother's doctor, Dr. Anna Ubeda, and she told me to use this invention on my brother and track it to see how it's helpful using my invention and my app. And my second doctor I went to is Dr. Ravi Kumar Chonkalingam, a psychiatric specialist, and he said habit reversal is a fundamental tenet of modifying behavior. And for my third doctor, I went to my pediatric doctor, Dr. Srinivas Guntur, and he told me about the O-type, the X-type, and the XO-type leg issue, detailing about O as the bow, X as the arrow, and XO as the bow and arrow. And X and O remind me of the game tic-tac-toe, so that's why I named my invention tic-tac-toe. And we tested this on my brother, and we were shocked because for 3 months, he started with 30 tippy toes per day, and he ended with 6. So my invention cost is $24.40. My 3 prototypes are my first prototype goes underneath the shoe, seen in the first picture. My second prototype goes inside of the shoe as an insole. And my third prototype is an improvement of the second prototype with a tracker that tracks how much times the user has done tippy toes and implements it into an app. I have a US patent and I'm still waiting for it to be approved. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Perfect timing. Thank you very much. Good job. All right, if you could stop sharing your screen, and then we're going to have the judges begin their questioning.
Okay.
All right, Marcelo, you'll go first.
Hi, congratulations for your project. Very good, very good. And also congratulations for applying for a patent. It's very important to
Yeah.
protect your idea.
Yeah.
And my question is, if you think about the roadmap of your invention, how far is it from now to the final product that you have in your mind? What you must do step by step to achieve your goal, to have the ready products?
Okay, yeah. So first, I would think of like making a business so that to like make it mass produced so that like so I could like make like people that who have this problem like be happy, like just like my brother that who was happy when he first tested this out. And also and it would also and I would also have to I'd have to also like grow older and like because creating a business is like a lot of money. So I would really need that fundraising too. So yeah. And also
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Syed.
Hi, Sanjay. Thank you for the presentation. Lovely presentation and wonderful work. My question is, you have tested it with your brother. The result that you have seen with your brother, would those results change if you test it on a different person who has the same problem but some variation of it? Or it's a standard problem and the result are not expected to change?
Well, I think that it probably would change, but because every person is different. So like some people might start off with 56 tippy toes per day. Some might start off with 30. Some might start off with 100, and it might reduce when it's like when they don't need it anymore. It might be like 0, 1, 2 tippy toes per day. Like yeah. So
All right.
yeah.
Oh, did you have one more thought? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
Yeah,
interrupt.
so I was expecting for like the it would be like a really good change, and also it would improve the walking a lot. Yeah.
Okay, great. Dr. Kulangaro. I
Well,
got it.
Yep, you got it. Yeah, very bold and very thorough. I think you really were able to articulate the science behind the condition. So well done for that. My question to you is, during the ideation, the design, and prototyping stage, what kind of help did you receive? Or did you work with?
Well, the only help that I really needed to receive was to get the products and like buy them, because like I don't have my own. I needed to like order them, and I didn't know how to order like materials. So my dad just helped me to order them on Amazon, and that's all that's all that's all I needed. So yeah.
So a follow-up. So you did all the research to study
Yeah.
and the science behind it and the O-type, and because that's all brand new information for me. So
Yeah.
that's awesome. Congratulations for that. Yeah, well done.
Thank you.
Any other questions from the judges?
I can ask a question, Susie, if you have
Sure,
time.
we do.
Sanjay, when the users use your product, do you see a lifetime for the product? Let's say if I start using it for 6 months, would I need it less of your product because I have improved, or do I have to continuously use it?
Okay, so no, it's basically like since like the user doesn't have the alert like that function to like remember to put their feet back down, this product would be used more and more like it would be like it's like that one reminder. It's basically that one reminder, and that will make that reminder stick to their head. so it wouldn't be need to use it for like infinite times. It would just need to be used to make it like good and to make them walk normally.
Okay.
The reminder process incorporated. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Great job. You did it. Yay. All right. Next up is Sense Step. So if you could get your screen ready to share.
For sure. Please let us know if there's any sort of problem with the presenting.
Sure.
Okay. Over 295 million people in our world today suffer from moderate to severe visual impairment. In a world that has been technologically evolving, the visually impaired have been left with the most primitive tools of all, a cane or a service dog. For the visually impaired, every step is a journey of trust and courage, navigating through a world created without them in mind. To better understand the struggles of the visually impaired, we reached out to our now business advisor, Mr. Chad E. Foster. Mr. Foster grew up as an ambitious young man, but faced the difficulty of becoming visually impaired at the age of 21 years old. Despite this, he persevered to become a sales expert generating billions of dollars, and now tells a story to success as an international keynote speaker and author in his very own book, Blind Ambition. Mr. Foster gives SenseStep crucial insight as to the struggles of the visually impaired from day to day, as well as some various business strategies he himself learned in the field. Through our research, SenseStep realized that current tools, specifically guide dogs and canes, are far from sufficient. SenseStep didn't want to tackle just one problem. We wanted to tackle all of them to help the visually impaired do what they love. SenseStep focuses on eliminating the lack of independence, reliance, as well as the usage of guide dogs and canes, simply because they have created an ineffective, restrictive, and invasive environment. In fact, unwelcome interactions have resulted from the usage of these guide dogs and canes, leading to discrimination more than half of the visually impaired community reports facing.
With over 295 million people worldwide living with visual impairments, this represents a vast population whose challenges have been long overlooked. Despite the size and needs of this group, solutions have been limited. This has created a market with great potential, currently worth $5 billion and projected to grow by 280% by 2031. We address the needs of over 1 billion people with visual conditions. Our marketing plan focuses on digital marketing, education, and conventions. By partnering with blind influencers such as Molly Burke, we are able to validate SenseStep through customer testimonials and studies. Imagine a world where the visually impaired can navigate with confidence. SenseStep is a smart insole that uses ultrasonic sensors to detect obstacles and provide tactile feedback through vibrations. Our next step is integrating time-of-flight sensors, which are able to provide us a multi-zone distance reading for wider field of view obstacle detection, combined with a Google Maps-powered mobile app for turn-by-turn navigation,
30 seconds.
merging safety and convenience into an intuitive experience. Our insole prototype currently costs $50 to produce, but we aim to reduce this to $33 by 2028, ensuring affordability through economies of scale. At launch, we plan to offer it at $299, allowing us to reinvest in further innovation and expand access. Our approach focuses on
partnership. Finish your last sentence.
On partnerships with nonprofits, rehabilitation centers, and footwear companies to ensure that as many people as possible are able to benefit from this life-changing technology, regardless of their financial situation.
Okay, great. Thank you both. You did it. Congratulations. If you could stop sharing your screen, please, and we'll let the judges start their questions. Oh, Lord. Let's see. Doctor, you can start first.
Right. Very, very impressive and very futuristic indeed. Yes, and much needed too, without a doubt. But my question with you is, I have two questions. One is basically, how did you get in touch with Chad Foster?
That's a great question. So I was going through researching who would be the best spokesperson or the best person to speak to the challenges of the visually impaired. And I stumbled upon a video of Chad E. Foster, who was speaking about all the hardships he's encountered, but he wasn't focusing on how they prevented him from succeeding, but rather he spoke to how he was able to overcome these and use these as tools to help tell his story and ultimately become a very successful author. And then, oh, sorry, I failed to answer your question, but I connected with him on LinkedIn.
Super, well done. Thank you.
All right, Syed.
Wonderful invention, very useful, and you have explained the usage very clearly. My question is, what is the scale of testing? How many people have you tested it on, and what are some of the initial barriers that you noticed?
I can
So
go
far,
ahead and actually, you go ahead.
Oh, okay. So far, we've tested it amongst our group members, and we would be testing it with actual blind individuals. However, given that there is a risk for potential incidents to occur, we aren't quite ready for that stage yet.
Simply because our next course of action is testing it on connections that we have that are actually visually impaired, just to get their feedback. In our first round of testing, we found out that the product was really, really comfortable, but we noticed that one thing that we wanted to do was change the placement of the sensors because it sort of maximizes how effective it is. So we're currently working on that. Our first prototype was really successful through the people we tested it on, but the one that we're currently working on, we imagine is going to be so much more effective, especially based on the research that we collected and the data that we collected in our first experimental group.
Great. All right, Marcelo.
Congratulations, guys. As an inventor, I have some tips to you. I always think about usability and design, because without this thought, maybe you cannot convince people to have this product. So I'd like to suggest you in the near future to put the camera inside the sneakers, because in this position over on the top of the sneaker, it's very easy to damage this camera. And of course, people are blind, they don't know what they are wearing regarding is it fashion or not, but it would be better for them if this camera would be more discreet than in this way that I'm seeing. But congratulations, you have a great future in this project.
Thank you. That is a great suggestion. And as I previously mentioned, for the initial prototype, we used an ultrasonic sensor, which is the one that you see in the photo. It is a bit on the bigger side. However, I can kind of show you, this is the next sensor that we will be using. It's much smaller. And then we envision placing this in perhaps a different spot, maybe not necessarily on top of the front of the sneaker, but perhaps in like a necklace or some other placement, other position of the body that would make it less visible and also less susceptible to being damaged or dirt getting onto it.
Okay, any additional questions from the judges? We still have like a minute.
Yes, I did mention I had a second question. My second question is, have you gotten back to Chad Foster since your prototype was designed?
Yeah, so we've actually been quite in touch with him simply because throughout our journey, we were going through different designs and then also we were pitching it to so many different people. So after each one, we would always email back Mr. Foster, tell him how everything went, and he would always respond and give us some additional feedback. So we've been very in touch with him. He plans on becoming even more in touch with us because after we get FDA approval for this, we plan on reaching out to visually impaired nonprofit centers since Mr. Foster is very well connected with them. So we see this being able to be accessible to these centers in order to better distribute it.
Wow, nice.
Awesome. Well done to all of you in this group. You're done. Congratulations. Should be very proud of yourself. So I just would like to remind you that October 20th is the award ceremony, and you will be getting an email for the link to that. Kristen behind the scenes, if you've got that Kira video in the queue, if you could get that ready. And so what's going to happen now is we're going to watch this video, and the judges and myself will be moving off to a different location to discuss what we just saw. And all of you are completed with your presentations. So Kristen, if you're ready, go ahead, please.
Hello awesome kids! Are you ready for a super exciting event where you can meet friends from different countries who has inspiring activities and incredible projects? Join us for the International Kids Conference 2024. International Kids Conference is the global event organized by Korea in celebrating World Children's Day. This is a global platform for you, kids ages 8 to 17 from all over the world to share thoughts and creations through visual papers. Don't forget the registration date from October 8 to November 2nd, 2024. Follow Korea Instagram at korea.global for the further information. See you at the International Kids Conference 2024.
Okay, well, thank you all. Congratulations again. Best of luck, and have a wonderful day. The judges and I are going to go somewhere else now. And thank you.